it's relatively easy to summarize. It's actually for the discovery of a virus that causes very severe disease, the hepatitis C virus. So this has been a virus that has been a plague and actually affecting millions of people, and still is, unfortunately. So it's simple to summarize it. It's for the discovery, the discoveries or the work that led to the discovery of this virus.
And if you were to explain the discovery to an 11-year-old, what would you say?
How old did you say?
11.
11-year-old. No, I would say that to summarize it, one could say that it's in 3 steps that you needed, that was required for making this discovery. And it started with Harvey J, who was actually a clinical scientist at a big blood bank at National Institutes of Health in Bethesda in Washington in the US. And he was interested in following transfusion patients and what happened to them, and he and others noted that many got chronic hepatitis. And at that time, it was known that a virus called Hepatitis B virus was causing chronic hepatitis. But through his work and others, but he was really central in this, it was realized that even when you could start excluding blood that was positive for hepatitis B virus, patients still emerged. So there was this mysterious disease, and Harvey J and his colleagues, they looked for other viruses, and they realized that most of the cases still were present. So there must be a mysterious new agent, and he continued to characterize this a bit further and could also demonstrate that this was really a virus. And he could also show that it was a transmissible agent, since he could transfer from patient serum this disease to chimpanzees. So that was the first step. But that just started the hunt for this virus, which was complicated and took many years. And Michael Houghton was the second laureate. He and his close team at Chiron Corporation, they took a little bit unorthodox molecular approach for directly cloning the virus genome. And in 1989 they succeeded with this, and it was a major breakthrough, because now it was actually possible to start developing serological tests against this virus. But there was still one piece of the puzzle missing, and that was to really show that this was not just a correlation, that actually this cloned virus genome was responsible alone for causing the disease. And here is where Charles Rice came in, and with his vast molecular characterization could show what was required in the genome to transfer the disease directly to chimpanzees and see that it caused disease.
And why is this discovery awarded now?
Yeah, as you know, Nobel Prizes and the Nobel Prize committees, we take our time. And I think one could say 2 things. One is that it takes time before it's really clear that a discovery is important and how important it is. And so also in this case. After 1989, when the virus was cloned, it became apparent quite rapidly that it was useful for serology. But then there were additional steps, additional development that led to the development of drugs, antiviral drugs, that have proven immensely important, and that is much more recent. So that is one reason. It takes time before it becomes apparent how important it is. But the second reason is also that, of course, that the Nobel Committee, we are very careful in our work and investigate this very carefully before we come to the decision.